Hello. Testing. Testing. One, two, three. Is this thing on? Hi. Good evening, everyone. I'm Ronan from UMY. How's everyone doing? I just want to tell you, have it. Apology for not making this video early. I want to talk about the new Bleach uh, season just came out. Part 2 is gonna come in this month. I want to make a quick, about like 7 to 8 minute video about the Bleach casting for the Thousand Year Blood War arc. I just finished it, first 13 episode, and I have to say the the casting quality is wrong. It's just wrong, and it's really boring. Just boring, just so boring, boring and wrong. The casting is so wrong. The reason why is the voice director Ryan Johnston, who also directed the Boruto dub, which also the quality casting is also boring, just lazy. The casting quality he does is just plain lazy, just lazy man, guys. He just relying the same. I was hoping to see more new actors voicing these new characters, but I'm ready to see the new faces of new VA. But I'm just I'm only seeing these new faces voicing multiple characters, which is doesn't make sense. No need. It's unnecessary. I want to see more. I don't want to see. I want to see more, but I don't want to see those same more people VAs voicing those multiple characters. It's just wrong. He should have reached out to everyone, not depend the ones they use the most. He really needs to do better when it comes to casting. He's only doing it by the VAs, by the voice actors, voice like two, three, four characters, and 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 during that 13 episodes arc, it's just boring, just lazy. It's very lazy. Apologies, I'm writing all this really details that I can't memorize in my brain, so apologies. I'm reading from my phone. And you know, and I one YouTuber commented or argued me about it's the same thing. One YouTuber uh, argue arguing about this arguing about the casting. He said the casting is good. It's the same thing back in mid 2000. Travis Willingham voices multiple characters. Of course, back in that time, anime wasn't popular in mid 2000, and not a lot of VAs were interested in voicing anime. They prefer doing animation. Nowadays, just 1 second. Yeah. Oh my god. Sorry, that was my mate calling me to do exercise. Anyways, what was I? Yeah, back in the day, right now, back in the day, a lot of VAs weren't interested in dubbing anime, only animation. But nowadays, anime is so damn popular, it's literally kicking comic books ass. And so many talented VAs, amateur VAs, really want to do anime dubs in their career. I really wish he could reach them out, rather than relying the same actors voicing 3 to 4 characters. That's wrong. The casting is just wrong. I mean, Ryan Johnston, if I were you, I would like, try to reach out those VAs. Right nowadays, VAs don't need to go to like other countries to LA, from Texas to LA. They can just have their own home recorded booth and record their voices and send it to you. Voice directors be should should be like that, should be productive, should work hard. voice director's job is to listen every audition, uh, demos, and and reach out to them. You know, uh, don't. If you're thinking that this media is giving you a damn paycheck and not caring about the fans, then it's wrong. And you have to leave that work and give it to someone who gives a damn about the franchise. Right now, the way the quality testing of the Bleach is just horrible. It's just boring. It's boring. You think if this media is giving you good pictures, like, oh, I don't give a damn about the fans, but this media is giving a good picture, right? No, that's wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong thinking. Yeah, I changed that. And for VAs, if I were you, uh, quick quick example is like Vic. Vic does the voice. Uh, Vic was hired to do a voice in a Vampire Knight anime where he has to play Kill Zero, but the show was licensed by LA, so he lives in Texas. But if he doesn't come to LA, he'll be recasted. You know what he does? He flies to LA and voice the character. If he doesn't, he will get recasted. That's how VA should be. Um, but in back in the day, you don't need to anymore. You can just get the thing called the internet. Just send you them. Just contact the. If I were a VA and saw Bleach is coming back, I would like I would die hard to try and get into that show, audition, contact the Viz Media or the director or whoever directing the show, tell them, hey, I want to be in Bleach, I want to voice this villain. Oh, is the villain is already casted? Okay, maybe like minor characters, maybe a background, like a soul repo that's already died. I want to be. Let me voice that guy. I mean, let me voice some of the minor characters. Hell, let me voice a Bush in this show. Cause I grew up Bleach back in mid 2000. Please give me a role. That's how crazy and the voice actor should be. And voice directors, you have to reach out more VAs rather than getting the same actors, relying the same VAs voicing multiple characters. That's wrong. Give them a chance. Give them a chance. You can't be lazy and just let just give it just don't be cheap. What I'm trying to say, don't be cheap. Give these new VAs a chance to audition. You never know, they might be good. They might be good. You can't be lazy sitting down. You have the internet. You don't need to go to Texas to audition. Like, contact one of their Gmail and let them know. Hey, you want to ask them like phone, text them or phone them. Hey, Bleach is coming back. If you want, are you interested to audition some voices? We would love to have you. You don't need like fly over there. Just text them. Just text or contact them and contact them with phone or via Gmail. There's this thing called the internet. You don't need to go anywhere. Brian should reach to everyone, not depend on the ones they use the most. No, they did back in the day, mid 2000s, because that was a different time. But now it should be the new talent time. It's the new VA's talent time to shine. Brian can't. Sorry. Ryan can't depend on Johnny Young Bush. Can't be the only one doing it. He favored too much. He can't carry the torch. Every actor should carry the torch. Okay, let's get into casting. That was too long. Oh, mix. Yeah, a little mix with some actors. Mix with some actors from Ocean's Up, actors from Canada, or with some Crunchyroll, not just only based on LA all the time, like mix, like how they did with the Inuyasha sequel, Yashahime. And it turned out great. The dub casting quality was perfect. I've never seen a mix of Canadians and LA combined into fusion to combined together in the sequel, and it pulled off. It was amazing. And the actors, every actors in that show did perfect. It was right. There's no no double triple casting, not relying on the same actor voicing multiple characters, and everyone did great. Especially my favorite character in the Yashahime, Morgan Berry, as Inuyasha's daughter Moroha, was perfect. I have my doubts. I think the fans and I would agree the same. She's still new. She hasn't like in a very big roles. She started as a rookie VA in Texas, and when she started working for Funimation, then Crunchyroll, and then immediately in 2 3 years she moved to she not I don't think I don't know if she moved to LA or still in Texas. Either way, she and now in LA animes like Sora Online, Fate Stay, and now Yashahime. That's voicing Inuyasha daughter. I thought it would not work, but when she started speaking, oh, it's so beautiful. It was perfect. That's how she has to be sound like in the dub. It was perfect. It was perfect. And by the way, the voice directors for Yashahime is directed by two black voice directors, by Jalen K. Castle and Laura Stell. They took a huge risk, and they pulled it off. It was huge risk because Morgan Barron still you know not voicing way longer, maybe like 5 7 years, give or take. But she did good. She really did good. Morgan did amazing job as Morpha. I fell in love when she when she started speaking. It was perfect. I want Ryan Johnson to take some risks, take little risks. Get VAs from Texas. If he can't find any VAs in LA, there are so many talented VAs in Texas and Canada. Come on, man. There's so many VAs that grew up watching Bleach and really want part of it. Okay, let's get to the casting. The casting is just bad. It was just bad, man. Let's let's start with the triple. Two things I'm really pissed off about the casting. Um, Triple quadruple casting and unnecessary recastments. And the reason why it was recasted is because it's non-union dub. Union and oh my gosh. To me, union and non-union thing is just, to me, it's just bullshit. It's just a bunch of nonsense. The only thing is making the only result is making is it's just ruining the dub quality. It's just nonsense. Voice directors have the freedom of rights to cast whoever the hell they want. They should not follow that law, that rules, or law. Law. I mean rules, or rules. You could say it's like a law they have to follow within that 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 union non-union rule rule sheet. It's just wrong. Quick example, Vic did talk about it during his anime Matsuri interview, where he said union and non-union is just hassle, it's just annoying, it's just nonsense. And I agree with him. It's just nonsense. Having this union and non-union thingy is just, you can't cast whoever you want, it's not. That's not how casting should be. The directors can cast whoever the hell they want. It depends on the voice actor performance. It's all the fans and I care is their voices, not it's their voice. That's it. Not they don't care about how many credits they have. They just care how well they put effort in the character they perform. That's it. And please do not blame the actors. They're only hired to do their voices, You want to blame someone? Blame the voice director Ryan Johnston for creating a very poor uh, quality casting. It's just, no offense to VAs. I they're good. Just I want to see more people come joining in. You know, just it's just horrible. I feel like I just want to watch with stuff. It just they're good. I'm not saying they're bad. They're good. They're not bad. They're good. Just don't blame them. Don't blame the voice director for casting having a poor casting choices. Okay, let's get to the casting and uh, recastment uh, in the list. Alex Lee, not just voices not just one but three characters. He voiced the new guy and two captains in of Soul Society. Captain, what's his name? Captain Utikade of Squad 12, replacing originally voiced by Leon O'Brien. Okay, that doesn't make sense. Leon O'Brien still voiced Kara in Boruto. If he doesn't, then who's voicing Kara in the Boruto arc? That doesn't make sense. Last time I checked, he still does Kara in Boruto. So why can he reprise his role? You know? Yeah. Okay, I'm sorry, I forgot the captain name for Roger Craig Smith. What was his captain name of Squad? What was it? What was it? Why I forgot it? Damn it! Give me 1 second. Sorry, Squad 13 of Squad 13. Squad 13. Alex Lee voices not just one character but three characters. He voices Shinji Kiyako of Squad 5, originally voiced by Roger Craig Smith, which by the way, he doesn't sound like Roger. It was a huge letdown, you guys. If you kept Roger Craig Smith, maybe like Jonah Scott, since he sounds very close to Matt Mercer and Troy Baker. I think he might come close voicing, sound like Roger. But other than Roger did do an anime film Suzume, so why can't he voice back? You know. Uh, can next one. What was the captain's name? The music guy, the music captain. Guy's name. One second, guys. Sorry. I can't remember. Oh yeah, Rojiro Otorubashi, captain of what? Captain of what? Kojiro, sorry, captain of Squad 3, the music captain, and now voiced by Kirk Thornton, originally voiced by Christopher Corey Smith. I just don't get it. Last time I checked, Corey Smith still does anime dubs for Crunchyroll in Texas. So I don't see why it was recasted and replaced by Kurt. No fan, Kurt is good, but I prefer Chris Corey Smith to reprise. He does way better than Kurt. I'm sorry, just my opinion. Squad. Uh, Captain Komamura of Squad 7, the dog captain. Squad 7, Squad Lucky number 7. Squad Lucky 7, now voiced by Christopher Swindle. Not only that, he voiced two more characters in Bleach. Christopher Swindle, he's a great actor. He did a great impersonation of voice, original voice by J.B. Blank. Well, not J.B. Blank. Komura was voiced 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 by three actors three times. In the in the first 2006 series, he was originally voiced by what's his name? Voiced by Kim Strauss in the and from episode 51 to 63, 63 onwards, voiced by J.B. Blank. Now in Thousand Year Blower arc, recast again, now voiced by Chris Swindle. No offense, Chris Swindle is a great actor. He followed me on Twitter. He's a great guy, and it was a great decision by Ryan Johnson casting him, since he voiced a panda in Poe's dad. Um, Poe's dad in Couple Panda, Paws of Destiny. He did really good voice impersonation of uh, Mr. No, not Mr. Payne. Who voiced Poe's dad Lee. He really did voice sound just like the actor Bryan Cranston, which is pretty cool. Uh, but I prefer J.B. Blank combat voicing the rightful captain of Captain Komura. But I think JB really did bring out the life of Captain Komura. Last time I checked, I know he doesn't do any more anime now, stick to video games. But if it was Union, I'm sure he will come and reprise as well. Such a missed opportunity. No offense to Chris Swindle, he's great. I'm happy he has big shoes to fill. And so it was a great choice to have him play Komamura. He was great. No, I mean, he was perfect. Chris Swindle Topher was great, but he voiced two more characters, which is unnecessary. He voices the new Soul Reaper lieutenant character, and Uru's dad. I wish Uru's dad would be voiced by either Jay's Michael Tatum or Michael Sorek. Michael Sorek to voice him. A little too much. I prefer Christopher Topher just voice the new Soul Reaper guy and Captain Komamura Squad 7. That would be okay. But in my opinion, from my perspective, I want JB Blank to come back voicing Komamura because I grew up listening to his voice. Okay. What else? character. Unnecessary recastment. Uh, Sadly, Vic didn't came back to voice Ikaku since he has this unnecessary allegations that still has him. But I'm glad his role has been taken. His last, I'm glad his last Baldy is really taking good care by his very close friend Todd Havercorn taking his role. I'm pray good luck, all the best in the last in the final arc. I wish for me, I wish Vic was back voicing Ikaku. He really did bring Ikaku to life with this amazing acting. It was all perfect. It was perfect. Last but not least, David Lodge, captain of Kenpachi Saraki, Squad 11. Sadly, we didn't get him. We didn't get the David Lodge voicing back as Kenny. Voiced by, still voiced by Patricides. Patricides is good, no offense. He's a great actor. He has so many credits. He's in every Shonen Jump series. From One Piece, Frankie, Dragon Ball Super, Jiren, Hunter x Hunter, the villain guy, the villain says I forgot his name. Uh, he's everywhere. He's in every Shonen Jump series you can name. Jiren, I'm sorry again. Jiren, Dragon Ball Super, One Piece, Frankie, the assassin guy, Phantom Rouge, assassin, I forgot his name, Hunter x Hunter, Dio and JoJo Bizarre Adventure, Roxas and Fairy Tail. I know it doesn't count as Shonen Jump, but it's a top shonen anime. My Endeavor and My Hero Academia. And Bleach and wait, the devil guy, Dante in Black Clover, and now Bleach as Ichigo's dad, Ishin Kurosaki. While his performance as Kenny, all I'm hearing is his dad. I'm not hearing the Kenny angry killer monster Kenpachi. All I'm hearing is his dad's voice. That's it. He's a great actor. He has way more credits than David Lodge. But the credits doesn't matter. What matters is the voice performance. And we all agree, the true Bleach fans and his lovable fans, his adoring fans agree that David Lodge was perfect. Was and is always the Kenpachi Zaraki, not Patrick Science. I'm sorry, Patrick, you're a great actor, but you know, your voice does it bring. Your voice wasn't perfect for Kenpachi. All I'm hearing is Ichigo's dad. That's it. Such a misunderstanding. We the fans, we are so pissed off that we kept, asking, requesting Disney to bring David Lodge back, but we couldn't get it. It's just a hard gut. But at least he did with the one thing, good thing in the cast is bring Kendon Flynn back as Kong, Teddy Bear. That's it. That's only one good thing he does in the dubbing cast. The rest, BS. It's just wrong, just boring. Okay, let's get to the triple casting, relying on the same actor voicing multiple characters. Like I said, Alex Lee, 3 characters, voices Captain Shinjiro of SWAT, Captain, forgot his name. Captain Shinji Hirako. Shinji Hirako. Come on, what the hell? Of Squad 5 and Captain Utukara of Squad 13, replacing Roger Kurtzman and Liam Bryan. Captain Rojiro, of recasting Rojiro. Uh, Christopher Sindel Topher voicing 3 characters. Kensei voicing 2 characters. Uh, uh, versus well, uh, Kensei. Kensei. I was wishing to be voiced like Kenji Tang. Since his voice will be perfect by then Aaron. Then Aaron, what's his name? Aaron LaPlante. LaPlanta? LaPlante. I hope I pronounced his name right. A little bit too old, but as long as his voice fits, he's the same. He's the voice actor voicing um, the Resident Evil Village guy. The the cooker. What was his name? What was his name? He voiced the fatso guy. I forgot the name. I can't remember his name. Damn it. Oh my god, it's taking 30 minutes. The Duke, yes, the Duke. Aaron Fun voiced the Duke. It's the same guy. He's now voicing Kensei in Bleach. He's the same guy who voicing the 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 Fatso guy, the Duke in Resident Evil Village. Ginny Torado, 4 characters, way too much. Voicing Holly Bell from Holly Bell, Lieutenant Kuna, Lieutenant Kuna, Lieutenant Kuna of SWAT. Lieutenant Kuna. What was it? What was the name? Of SWAT. Well, damn it. Got SWAT. Kensei. Squad 9. Squad 9. Squad 0 captain and the blonde Zambakto bimbo. Bimbo. That's way too much. I would have wished he could get Alice Tipton to voice Holly Bell, Jill Harris for Lieutenant Kuna, and Morgan Berry for Squad Zero Captain. While Ginny just voices that blonde bimbo. That's it. That's way too much. 4 characters is a lot. Just voice 4 characters. Come on. That would have been better. That would have been better. I wish he could reach those actors rather than voicing 4 characters. That's way too much. Way too much. Way too much. Anna J. Yako voicing 2 characters is unnecessary. Plus, it's not like legendary top tier VA. She's just like normal. I don't get why Ryan cast Anna to voice 2 villains. Funny thing, I got blocked by that by Anna in Twitter. Just debating, just criticizing, just teasing around on Twitter. Just teasing around in Twitter. When she announces her character in her announcement that she voiced two villains. Let me check the tweet. It's right here. Let me say. Me and the guy comments one comment from Twitter. I'm not gonna name him. He said, "Bleach, TYBW. We're just not gonna talk about how 2 of the 5 Bambis already share VA. No offense to VA, but it is straight up abuse of double casting. I won't say abuse. I would just say lazy. That is lazy of double casting. It wasn't even this bad in the original series and got close. They still give actors and question breaks." And Anna J. Yako tweet, announced her villain that she voiced too. And don't forget how most of the Stern Ritters we've met already are double casts. Xenomorphus, Bass, and Killgate. Bass is already dead. We will allow that if the earlier Stern Ritter die, so it's fine. They can let we allow we'll allow these VAs to voice another Stern Ritter since their earlier villain this earlier villain is already dead, so it's fine. Energy Echo voices Benny Ness and Bambi, Bill Butts, Mask, and Driscoll. Well, I think Driscoll dead, so Mask is still available, so it's fine. As long as the earlier villain the voice is dead, so we allow that to be double casted, so it's fine. Then this another person said on Twitter, so any chance you might possibly voice all the girl Stone Raiders like Candice, Catnip, Little Toto, Lemper, and Giselle, Joelle all at the same time, or different people? That was very funny tweet, funny tweet he wrote, and I said, "LOL, you're asking the wrong person. It depends on butt-ass lazy voice director Ryan Johnston, aka Ryan Studio, that's his Twitter user, decides to be lazy and go on a cheap route, then spending more money to get so many talented VAs who want to join an addition famous franchise. And please," and I said, "Please, Anna, don't say yes and don't voice all of them. Give new VAs a chance." I think she got really triggered when I said that. Like, come on, it's just that's unprofessional. Blocking me over a simple simple, simple, just a comment, just an opinion. Jesus. For Meniness, I would have wanted Kira Buckland to voice Meniness. I wish Meniness could have voiced by Kira Buckland, because she voiced so many pink hair anime babes, and I would love to see her voice a villain in her career. I don't think she ever voiced a villain in her career in her life. Does she? I hope part two, since part two is gonna come soon this month. I wish the casting quality is gonna be better than part one. Part one. If it doesn't, uh, I'm just gonna shake my head. I'm just gonna say it's lazy. It's boring. It's boring. I hope the part two he make things right by bringing back Vic back as the rightful Baldy as Kaku Madarame, and bring back David Lodge to reprise his role as the rightful Captain Squad Level Kenpachi Saraki. Because David is Kenpachi, period. He brought that monster machine to life. Every time I read a manga, whenever Kenpachi appears in a manga, I always imagine David's voice, no one else's, because he was perfect. He was the best. Like, I know not turned down. He was. I know he was. The reason was he was requested in part two because, at that time anime wasn't popular. He has his own family to feed, and the pay rate is not that expensive. So when someone calls him to get a better job, so he take it. But he's back. He's now fully well fed to his family, and he wants to be back. So Ryan, please do us a favor, bring back Kenpachi. Bringing back Patrick doesn't make it more exciting. You just let us down. You let us all down, Ryan. Not bringing back Kenpachi is fine. If you can bring back Vic because of the lawsuit, just bring back Kenpachi Zaraki. I mean David Lodge. David Lodge. Please do that for us. That's all. Have a good night. Thank you.